Hey, Steeler Nation, welcome back. It's another episode of Steelers Realm Podcast on a Victory Monday as we take down Unk Bowl version 2, take down the Bengals, and we're going to have a lot of fun talking about it tonight too. So, guys, pull up a chair, put the headphones on, grab an ice-cold iron, and let's go. Cue it up, producer. Here we go.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm Podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
Hey, good evening, Steelers Nation, and thank you, Andy Hart, Cat Country Radio, with that wonderful announcement week in and week out. Happy Victory Monday, producer.
Victory Monday.
Victorious. TA out on the road, man. He got his flight got delayed.
Oh, no.
You know how it is nowadays. But, yeah, couldn't make it tonight. Kitch on the road. I'm not sure, but anyhow. And I'm sure Freight Train is on the Amazon Express now, man. It's that time of the year. So Freight Trains, he's on it. The Amazon
He's on the rails, baby.
What's going on my shoulders? I'm feeling a little light and fluffy there. Anyhow, man, hey, it's great to be back and talking about a win. We sure find a unique way to do it, but substantially and thoroughly defeated the Bengals.
We kicked their asses.
I know, man. So much to talk about, too. When you talk about that fine line, Mr. Tomlin talks about there was a lot above that line. And so I'm looking forward to getting into those, too. But a lot of stuff going on around the league, man. I had a chance to kind of sit and watch a good bit of NFL football, even some college ball over the weekend. Pitt took a slide against Notre Dame. Of course, we didn't know that. But, yeah, anyhow, so I guess the biggest topic now is with Aaron Rodgers leaving the game at halftime, wasn't it? It was halftime.
Yeah, right before the first half.
Yeah, he gave Mason the finger and said, "You're in, dude.
It's your time, baby.
Your time, baby." So the big thing is now, okay, we saw him holding his wrist. And then they said they saw him leaving, and he had his hand inside his hoodie. Couldn't see anything on his wrist or whatever. So I don't know about you guys. I heard nothing so far. By the way, Larry, what's going on, man? Hey, welcome, bud. I guess apparently we're not going to hear anything probably until Tomlin's presser tomorrow. I wouldn't think he would let anything else slip out of that, too. But
yes, we got hushed so far.
Sure does bring up another conversation point. We'll get into that too, but how about while we're bouncing around the league there, the Browns had the Ravens on the ropes, and the Browns are the Browns. No matter how bad
former legend Devin Bush got a pick six.
Oh yeah, how about that? A blast from the past there, Devin Bush. Get me on, Larry. I got to dig up your email here while we're working, bud. So not always easy to do. So hang in there, man. We'll try to get you on.
Yeah, I was watching the Browns game too, and they looked great. They were leading at halftime. Myles Garrett had 3 sacks in the first half, and then they just blew it.
Yeah, he had another one in the second half too. I think he had 4 all told.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, their defense played stout.
Yeah, Yeah, that actually looks like a football team for once.
Yeah, and our former quarterback Justin Fields, just not cutting it in New York, demoted. He will not start next week. Who was it? Tyrod Taylor. Yeah.
So, going with Wiley veteran.
Yeah. So also speaking of the Browns, right? You know what I do? I could not help myself but think when all that went down, when Dylan Gabriel went down, I'm like, crap. I bet they wish they had Joe Flacco then, didn't they? But nonetheless, Shador made his debut, and right off the bat, kind of stunk up the joint and looked pretty rough. It looked pretty rough.
Yeah, it wasn't a good start for the rookie. Now, it was his first start, so be patient with him. But he's probably going to be a long list of 50 different quarterbacks who started for the Browns and have done nothing.
Just to add to the list. But yeah, I mean, he had a rough go of it. And what a time to go into a game either, too, really. So, yeah. So anyhow, Ravens continue to win. I'm tired of hearing it. Like they're already penciling in projections Ravens to win the division. Yeah,
really?
It may boil down to the end of the season. If it does, I couldn't help but be excited. Could you?
Yeah.
If it boiled down to who's going to win the division at the end, hey, we had a chance to in game 1 of the Ravens last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we had an opportunity to
take actually, but we didn't. It was game 2, right? And then where was it? Or was it game 1?
We won the first game like 18-6, and then the second game we were like 10-4 on the year and had a chance to like.
That's right. The second game we could have actually won the division had we beat.
Pretty much.
Was that right?
Yeah.
But anyhow, there it is. I mean, the NFL's penciling in. It's if it comes down to the wire, hey, I'll be happy with that. It'll play right into their hands. And how about this guy, the gift that keeps on giving, AB, back in the news again. He pleads guilty, or pleads not guilty, rather.
I thought I said not guilty.
Not guilty, and what was he facing? Aggravated murder or something?
I don't know. Attempted murder, was it?
Yeah, that's it. And could face up to 30 years.
Jeez.
If found guilty, too.
Crazy.
A couple other things real quick. Virginia Tech hires former Penn State coach James Franklin. And then another QB out possibly for the season, Penix.
Oh, yeah, I saw you saw tore his knee?
Yeah, they're looking for more. I mean, they're not saying for sure what's going on, but could possibly. And, of course, later this afternoon, you guys saw the big news. Hawkergate continues from yesterday. And after reviewing the film, without even a hearing based on the video evidence, the NFL suspend Jamar Chase for 1 game. No suspension for Jalen Ramsey. He faced his suspension in game. Technically, they should have both got kicked out of there.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, there'll be fines abound as well too on that. I think they said, what was he like? He'll miss his game check and what, a $50,000 fine, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Hawker game. So I saw Stephen Smith on earlier. Thought he should get 2 game suspension. He was
maybe.
Of course, the aftermath of all that. All I read all day was out just like the Bengals fans whining about how dirty the Steelers players are, and TJ Watt's hit was so dirty and he didn't play the same afterwards. That's what happens when your team is in game, week 11 and you have 2 wins. So always hurts more when you're losing.
They got to be crybabies and call our players, whether it's Porter or Watt, dirty, even though their player took out our quarterback on a dirty hit.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. So, but end up when the dust settled, 34-12, Stellars, and the defense was just flying around early. One of my early comments was, well, of course, I did have a negative, and we'll get to who's squashing grapes, but I did have a negative for that. But, overall defense just flying. They were tackling better, and they seemed to have a better game plan overall. And actually, saw a former Steeler out there tweet that he actually thought Terrell Austin should get some compliments for the defensive scheme he put
Really?
together. Yeah.
I did see they're playing a little bit more zone, and they're actually doing a little bit better in that coverage. It's less vanilla now. So
and I think they were pressing and they were knocking the receivers off. Now, without getting into it, I mean the stats on this. What was it? Team stats. The box score. Here it is. I mean, Chase.
He had 3 catches, 30 yards the whole game. So we actually really limited him.
3
we
catches,
actually double team him this time.
No
Who would
touchdown.
think if you double team the best wide receiver in the NFL, it would work?
Yeah, but it did. Now, of course, that opened up the room for Chase Brown to pick up almost. We'll get to that, man. He's definitely on our top drinking wine list tonight, man. But anyhow, welcome DJ, welcome Larry. Try to get you on a second here if we can. But yeah. I mean, he was able to rack up 99 yards on the ground, but right now seems to be our weak spot between the tackles. That's where they seem to have the most success. Our linebacking speed, side to side is too good, but you hit us up the middle between tackles and get to that second level. And they were able to do that. But I think the priority was on Chase and Higgins. And really, I mean, if you break it down, 3 catches for Higgins, 1 touchdown. He did have a touchdown catch. 3 for Chase, six catches.
I mean, other than the big play, the 28-yard touchdown to Higgins, we were pretty damn good against the pair of them.
Right. Really did. Much better. So let's keep it rolling here. Overall thoughts on this game?
Yeah. I mean, I thought the defense played a lot better this week. Kyle Duggar, man, continues to be one of the – it's been a while since we've actually had a midseason pickup. It's actually come in and actually done something. He had – earlier in the game, he should have had a pick 6. And then later, he actually caught the ball finally.
You know what he talked about that. I saw his post game on that. And, yeah, man, he said, God had, was helping him with that. He's like, I didn't want to let him down if it came again. I said, if it comes again, I'm going there. Then, I mean, 2 great turnovers for points. At one point, I think I texted our group, and I'm like, man, we need a turnover bad. But, I mean, we started off, let's kind of cap it real quick. We started off, drove right down the field, scored a touchdown, right? Turned around.
They responded quickly.
And they responded, and they drove right back down and scored a touchdown too. But then went for 2.
Well, it was windy, so I guess the kicker's not good or something. I don't know.
Well, where are they kicking from? It's what, a 25-yard kick?
I don't understand the logic behind going for that, but you do you, man. When you're 3-7, who cares?
Well, you know what? I heard Hokie describe it. I was able to catch their the post game and the talk show, but him and Pomp. But he kind of described it is that a lot of times now with all these numbers and statistics and analytics and everything, that didn't we have a penalty? We had a penalty, so it moved it to like half the distance, right?
Oh, there might have been a penalty there. I don't remember.
And so we were down to the 1, and for some reason they said, your chances of getting 2 points much increased at the 1 yard line or whatever. But anyhow, turns out that really didn't matter one way or the other with that one. But defense ends up with 2 turnovers, 4 touchdowns, 1 a pick 6, and 1 a fumble recovery that was knocked loose by Brandon Eccles and then picked up by
James Pierre, baby.
JP.
Yeah. He's been playing so damn good lately. I love to see it. I mean, last week he had a bulldozing tackle. This week he picks up and scoops and scores. A few plays, he was covering Chase and he shut him down as well.
Yeah. He was involved in a couple nice
Yeah.
Pass defense is there too. But they're +2. At one point, I was like, "Oh man, we need to turn over too." But how about those guys? And then Duggar, the guy I think I saw where the guy has played like every snap but 2 or 3 in the last 2 games. Just comes in, and what's he do? Just steps in front of it. There was pressure coming up the middle on that play. TJ Watt.
TJ Watt hit him on that play.
Yeah, he came straight up the middle on that play and hit him just as he was releasing it, so the ball floated a little bit. Duggar right underneath it. And how about that run back? Was it 57-yarder?
It was 74.
Oh, 74.
Yeah.
I had the numbers.
Going the distance.
Yeah. For the pick 6, he was weaving and bobbing, and he was not going to be denied. That was pretty good. And 2 things. We finally didn't really lose the time of possession game. But we were within 10 seconds of each other, right?
Hey, we were better. Did you see that score they put in the middle of the game where we're 31st in time of possession? And all the stats?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. But
so we just upped our average a little bit.
Might move up 10 spots.
But you know what? We converted on 3rd down 54% of the time, which was pretty impressive. We were like, 23% or something up until then, not doing real well.
I'm going to say it wasn't even close during the Chargers game with our 3rd down conversion rate.
Yeah, so, pretty much we were able to get more pressure on him this time. He was kind of holding the ball on a little bit longer, holding on to the ball. And I think oh, excuse me. That had to do a lot with our pass defense.
I was going to say, I think he's holding on to the ball because he's confused by all these coverages. So TJ is able to get into the backfield and makes his life hell.
Yeah, we were able to get pressure quite a bit on him too. Avenging the loss. The big downside of this all was the injury to Rodgers. Somewhere in that last play, didn't he get a sack?
Yeah. Well, there's one where he got hit in the head, another where they dove for his legs. But one of those he probably got injured on.
Probably got his hand or wrist rolled up on.
Yeah, rolled
300-pound guys following you. 41-year-old bones are a little brittle these days. Of course, I'm surprised. Joe Flacco got crunched pretty good by TJ on that one hit. He ended up getting flagged on that, but
BS call.
Yeah, I think the tone was set on that. That was almost a worthy penalty on that, if there is such a thing. But even what's his name came on and said, "Hey, what's his name?" The referee guy.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but anyhow, he trying to catch himself. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, DJ, thanks. Yeah, and then 600 pounds coming down on you. You can't catch that. Wrist didn't hold up to that one. But where was I?
Oh, you're talking about TJ, right?
Oh yeah, coming down on that sack. I mean, even the referee guy who comes in and they refer to Gene DeTore or something like that.
Yeah.
He even said, no, it looked like TJ Watt tried to not to put all his weight on him and tried to kind of go off to the side. But nonetheless, deal was done. And so now the Steelers are dirty. They're dirty. TJ Watt tried to take out our quarterback. He's
Vicious hit. I'm just kidding.
Big time hit. He got knocked around quite a bit. There's a little bit of grass stains on his jersey.
Well, that's AFC North divisional football for you, so I can't blame the guys.
Hey, that's it. At one point in time, it reminded me of the old days when come fourth quarter, after Jerome Bettis just pounded it down your throat, carry after carry after carry, they start just carting them off. Right. They just keep coming off. But hey, let's get to who's drinking wine too. A lot of fun to talk about. I figured we'd go a little long tonight. But number one guy, who gets the first team ball? You're asking.
First team ball.
First team ball. Drinking wine. Who gets the golden goblet?
Well, I think it's got to be Duggar, like you said, because of his critical pick six. Because at that point, it was like 13-9. It was actually a close game. He put us up by 2 scores. That was really what broke the game loose.
That was definitely the turning point. And somebody who continued to impress me even more so this week, James Pierre, a couple times, that 32-yard scoop and score touchdown, a fourth quarter, which really I had put it away. If it was even going to be close. But, and then
Nick Herbig got another sack. He actually leads the team in sacks right now with 6.5. Did you think that would happen?
I wouldn't have thought that, but playing in place of Highsmith. And when he's in there, he performs. It's just that simple.
He's a stud.
Yeah, definitely. And, before I give this guy a game ball, I got to give the Mount.
The Mount?
The Mount. Got to give one to the Mount. Just bowling people over.
I love when he had that big play and he hurdled and they said it was like a 747 come for there.
And how about the guys? He took out like 3 guys when he came down too. They just all boom. It was choreographed.
They're falling over like dominoes over there.
And then I like that 1 yard. What would he end up with? That one long run. It was just like a little outlet pass out to him, but he was like wide open. He got ahead of steam up. The first guy he just put to the ground. The second guy
he laid the shoulder on him.
Yeah, he did the old what's the bullfighter guy?
Oh.
He did one of those. It's like he wanted no part of getting hit by that guy. And then the third guy just he tried to punch the ball out and he kind of went up in the air in him and he just bounced off of Washington for about 4 yards. It's incredible. How do you just not throw it to him and let him bowl people over the whole game? I mean, that's why we're seeing it too. But I got to give him a game ball. Who's the next game ball?
Probably to Keanu Benton. This is a guy who's had 4 sacks in his last 5 games. He's really been heating up lately, really adding that pass rush that we've needed with guys going in and out of the lineup lately. He's looked good. He
has been solid too. And I'll give another goblet to Kenneth Gainwell.
Ooh, yeah.
Wearing a 105 combination yards, 81 receiving, 24 rushing, and 2 touchdowns. But he was there when we needed it, man. And that's what, you can look at these stats. They don't really tell the true story until you see it happen when it's needed. So, and I mean,
some of those receptions on 3rd and longs too. They were needed at the time.
There you go, DJ. Yeah, Gainwell was spectacular in it, and that was great to see, man. Just loved that. Jalen Warren started off the game, man. They were just pounding it down their throats.
Well, he had that one big run where he made 4 or 5 guys miss. Looked unbelievable. Ended up with 10 carries for 62 yards, even though he left the game later.
Was sweet. Yeah, even though it was an ankle.
Yeah. It doesn't seem – it seems like it's just a minor sprain based on what he
said. It seems like it because they didn't really get into that. That was kind of second news behind, obviously, Aaron Rodgers' wrist. And going into Chicago, he pretty much owns Chicago. The Steelers as an organization do not. But we'll talk about that Thursday. With our next ones coming up. But, other than that, he was in there on hits and stuff, but no sacks for TJ.
Ooh, yeah. He was close, man. I was just hoping he could get that old and slow Flacco down at one point, but he just didn't. It's unfortunate because he's still 1 sack away from breaking his brother's record.
That's right. That's right. And
I want to see him do it.
We did give up the rush defense. At one point in time, I texted out there, it's like stop them on 1st down. Their defense stops them on 2nd down. 3rd and long.
They got it.
Completion. 3rd and 11, they gain 12. 3rd and 8, they gain 9. And I'm like, rinse and repeat. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So finally, some things. That's about the time where I'm like, oh God, we need a turnover.
Always need a turnover. Need at least 3 turnovers every game.
Yeah, really. So, anyhow, let's see who else.
Let's see. I did want to give a shout out to Mason. He played fine, came in, he had a 75% completion percentage, had a couple throws underthrown, almost threw an interception that Jonah batted away, but he was good, all things considered. For a guy
I mean, you know what you want him to do, come in and manage a game. At that point, we were up. But you know what? His passes were accurate and they looked sharp, and it seemed to bring a different level of tempo to the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. There was one play where DK splits the safeties and he's gone. I wish Mason had seen him on that one. Would have been a big touchdown.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'm going to jump off for a second, but go ahead and continue the out of the barrel segment.
Oh, you mean out of the barrel? Let's see. Well, unfortunately,
no. Here's crushing grapes. If there's any crushing grapes, go ahead.
Crushing grapes. I did have a note that we did have 8 penalties in the game, so I was hoping we could, clean out the penalties, because you saw there'd be a big play and then it was wiped out by a penalty. Whether that was a Caleb Johnson big run for a touchdown, it looked almost, or a DK Metcalf big play. So got to clean up the penalties because they can really be drive killers. Yep. And then let's see who else we got here. We got a few players. Well, DK had 4 catches for 53. Well, 5 catches actually. I would hope you get him more involved going forward, because he's one of your best players. You're paying him a lot of money. Get him the ball more. We saw in the opening drive when he got on the ball, he looks good. So need to get him the ball more. Let's see. Also, get the ball to guys like Rowan Wilson, Calvin Austin. They didn't have many targets. Would love to see us spread the ball around more. Jonah Smith continues to be, well, let's just say he's not good. I don't know how he had 88 catches last year. I mean, he hasn't caught many, if any. I don't even know if he has 88 yards in the last month or so.
No, well, how many? I mean, we're not getting any targets.
That's what I mean. It seems like he's supposed to come in and be this Pro Bowl tight end, and we haven't seen really much of anything from him so far.
Yeah, and just a little bit underused. What was the Muth? 1 catch?
Yeah, 1 catch for 20 yards. He looks phenomenal. What do you send to the bench now?
I don't know. Interesting.
Well, we are tapping into Darnell Washington, but what
quite
about
a bit? And you know what? I mean, why not? And I'm not making the comparisons, but Travis Kelce, I mean, these big tight ends, you know what I mean?
Oh, you mean if you put him in slot wide receiver, essentially, right?
Jeez, yeah.
I mean, that's what they do with Brock Bowers all the time. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, you figured he was primarily going to be just a blocking tight end, but yeah. 4 receptions, 67 yards, 31 was that long one, and he just mowed people down.
Yeah. Nobody could tackle.
Nobody could tackle him. Leading receptions by Kenneth Gainwell. Obviously 2 touchdowns, but 81 yards for 7 receptions. And DK 5 catches, 49 yards.
Yeah, I mentioned that. He had the 2 killer penalties. One was a OPI that was a horrible call. I don't know why. They're just hand fighting. And then,
I mean, there was no push off there.
And then the second one was a rub route that they don't even call 90% of the time. I don't know why they called it. Well, it's a penalty, but they never call it,
Yeah. Only when it's convenient.
And then I did have Caleb in here. I mean, he ran tough, got 5 carries for 15 yards, but he also did have a stupid
that's right. He had a face mask penalty. It just seems like every time he gets a chance in there, man.
That's something stupid.
He does something stupid, Here's another guy, DJ, like Eccles, man. The guy, dude, he stood out in preseason too. We saw him Friday Night Lights, too, I believe, DJ. And he stood out in preseason, played well, on and off practice squad. But now there he is, making plays, breaking passes up. I love it. Yeah, so there really wasn't a lot below the line there. I mean, some dumb things, some penalties, obviously,
Yeah.
as tough as he was playing. Now, I will say this in his defense, and if you go back and listen to his post game interview,
Mm-hmm.
they asked him about the first time there was a scuffle, and you remember he knocked Chase down. But when he got up, he took his mouthpiece out of his helmet and threw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that pissed Ramsey off, and then of course
Mhm.
this, and it was quite obviously you've all seen the video.
You
He
mean
was
where Jamar Chase's face accidentally touches Jalen Ramsey's fist by accident, right?
yeah, accidentally his face mask just went into his fingers. All right,
His helmet accidentally came off.
but I saw Queen's interview afterwards too. I mean, you gotta love him, man. He was flying all over the place too. I mean,
Mhm.
just can't say enough about this team. He's, the changes. Man, if you look at the backfield now,
Mhm.
Thornhill not even on the team anymore. You got Duggar
Yeah.
back there.
Mhm. I mean, our whole secondary is different from what we started with the year with. It's crazy, man. I mean,
Yeah.
we're playing a lot of too high more with Jalen Ramsey and Duggar back there, trying to contain the big plays, which we were getting beat with early in the year. And it's been working the last 3 games.
Well, and they're sitting back and they can break on these, and they see what's happening in front of them. They can break on them. I just really like what we got right now.
Mhm.
If we can just tighten up that middle of the defense, I think we'll
Yeah.
be okay. If our offense can continue to grow. We'll see.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, big win for us. Big win for us in the AFC North. Pretty much just put Cincinnati away. They're pretty much done. The Browns pretty much done. Where do we stand here in the AFC? We got a clip on it.
Let's see. We're 6-4. Ravens 5-5.
There it is. We got it up there.
Yeah, we got
So
it.
we're one game ahead of the Ravens. Who
What
are
happened to
our
our
team
3 or
right
4 game
now.
lead?
Yeah. Yeah. Where'd that go? Well,
It just vanished.
yeah, right. But hey, anyhow, we still control our destiny, right? We're
Mhm.
still fourth seed in the playoff picture right now, going
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah. If
And
the playoffs started today, we'd be playing the Bills in the wild card.
oh, there you go. Who
Yeah.
actually came back and won that game?
Mhm. That was
What
an
a
exciting game. They barely beat the Bucks. Allen had like 6 touchdowns.
And then how about the Jaguars taking care of the Chargers? Ridiculous. It was
That
30
one
something
surprised
to
me.
6. Wow.
I had to do a double take when I saw a flash across the screen. The
You know
scoreboard
why?
bottom.
Because we took it all out of them last game. That was their Super Bowl last game. They were avenging a loss from last year this year. So we got their best and took it out of them. So yeah, man. But here's the big question: stay tuned for the Tomlin presser tomorrow at noon to find out what the status is with Aaron Rodgers. But that's the question there.
Yeah.
Will Rudy be the starter? If so, how long?
Mhm.
I just don't see Tomlin keeping him in there if Rodgers is healthy again.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Rodgers is one tough SOB. If it's bothering enough for him to take out the game, I'm a little bit worried about it actually.
Could be worse, and they're being hush hush about that right
Yeah.
now.
Usually when they're keeping things under wrap, it's usually not a good sign.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, they don't want to say one way or the other, and then it turned out the other way, and then they look like the Ravens did last week by trying to list Lamar Jackson as what was he questionable or something like that? Like they were going to play.
That was a few weeks ago where they left him at full when he didn't play.
Yeah. So, the rules, but they were apologetic. Oh yeah, we're so sorry. It was a mistake. Blah, 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 blah. Anything to get him back in the picture. So, anyhow, man, yeah. I was pumped all day. I was 1,000. We could sit here and talk about how every little play and play by play. It was just a great win. Let's hope we can build on that. And like Hokey Bro says, start stacking wins, man. You
Yeah.
can't play one great game and then shit to bed, and then play another great game and shit to bed again. You know what I mean? It's like pretty soon you run out of sheets.
I mean, that's what I was saying. The defense actually played good for 3 straight weeks now. They need to keep it up. Keep stacking.
Pretty much. And I think they had a good game plan. So kudos, as much as we've been on his ass all year, kudos to Terrell Austin for putting together a good game plan this time around.
Yeah, he deserves his credit.
You have to learn that hopefully, it's too bad you couldn't figure that out the first game. But
what took you so long?
So it is. I figured we'd split with Cincinnati one way or the other, no matter who was quarterback. Even if the Golden Boy was playing, figured we'd split one way or the other. Always seems to be that way. So anyhow, gentlemen, DK, Chase got suspended. We did talk about that. One game for Chase. How about that? One signed with Tampa Bay today. I did not hear that. Too busy waiting for Aaron Rodgers X-ray results, MRI results. But that's good. I think he was more of a down south guy anyhow, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was more of a Florida guy anyhow, right?
Yeah, he was.
So, but such is. We're going to see a lot of that now, picking off of practice squads and things like that. Waived players getting signed. See that.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, all right, let's wrap it up with this one. Aside from the Steeler game, NFL surprise game of the week for you.
Surprise game of the week?
Yeah, which game kind of caught you?
Caught me off guard.
And says, I didn't expect that.
I mean, it would have to be that Jaguars game. I did not expect the way the Chargers beat us for the Jaguars to show up in that game, honestly. It's just shocking. It's just surprising.
Did not. How about Broncos taking down the Chiefs?
Ooh, yeah. That one's
tough
shocking.
One too. And didn't Seattle lose?
Yeah, but the Rams are better than them, so that was kind of expected.
Well, yeah. Wasn't paying a lot of attention to the NFC games, but yeah, I'd have to say the San Diego game. That was the biggest shocker for me. Didn't see that.
I mean,
I didn't think the Bills were going to falter too much. They would bounce back.
Yeah. I wasn't really worried about the Bills. They'll be fine. They'll be just fine.
And who did Miami play?
They played the Commanders in the international game.
That's right. They won that game. That was
the Commanders didn't have the quarterback, so it's
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Jaden Daniels, he's out, right?
Well, actually, let's see. The Panthers.
That was the elbow. Oh, that was the elbow. Yes, I remember that now.
Yeah, the Panthers kind of surprised. They had a big comeback. Like Bryce Young had like 400 yards passing. Tet went off.
Interesting week in the NFL. I think you can pretty much write off the Browns and the Bengals for the AFC North. So it's a race between the Raiders and Steelers at this point.
We were writing off the Ohio teams before the season even started,
Yeah, right. We were penciling in 9-8.
Yep.
We'll have to get that. I thought we were going to do that halfway through the season. Maybe next week we'll go out. Maybe we'll bring that up and just. You got tickets to the game. Way to go, DJ.
Ooh, lucky him.
Nice. Well, let's hope being up. They play up here, right? Or do we go to Miami?
Oh, we're going to Soldier Field, Chicago. Yeah. So in Chicago.
To play Miami?
Huh?
No, I was just saying DJ got tickets to go see the Miami game on 15th.
Oh, Miami. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Bears game next week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So they got to come up here, right?
I have to check. I forget. I know it's a Monday night game, but let's see.
Absolutely, dude. We all need that getaway. That's a perfect time of the season, too.
Let's see. That one's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Very cool. That's right. Home game.
Exciting.
Yeah. Enjoy. Hope the weather's good for you, man. Those cold, blowy December games, man, they're tough.
Well, the Dolphins are terrible in cold weather. So
yeah, they don't do well in cold
huge
weather.
Advantage for us.
Yeah, I remember playing the Jets one. It was like the high of 18 that day. Oh, dude, that was brutal. That was brutal. We ended up losing on top of that, too.
Jeez.
To the Jets.
Tough.
Freezing cold in December weather. Oh, man. But anyhow, hey, guys, Thursday night, we'll be back at it again. We'll talk about the traveling out to Soldier Field to take on the Bears. Da Bears. And looking forward to breaking that down with you guys. I think Kitch is planning on coming back on Thursday. So
yeah, right.
Be good to have him back.
Kitch needs to be on every show now that we won with him doing the pregame show.
There you go. I'll tell him that tomorrow. Oh, no, he's off tomorrow, but I'll tell him you said that. All right, producers, thanks for good work. Steeler Nation, careful in the hot tub. We'll see you guys. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you Thursday night.
Have a good one, man.
Check back next week into the Steelers Realm.